9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. We'll start off the recap with the Hancock County Speedway from Friday evening. Picking up the win in the modifieds was the 10 of Jeremy Mills. Second, the 4TW Tim Ward. Third was the 49K of Cody Connect. Fourth, Todd Steinhardt in the 7S. Fifth was Isaac Malicote in the 11. Sixth, the 75, Greg Elliott. 7th to 13 of Jerry Flippo. Sam Hoffman in the 7 car was in 8th place. 9th, the 0 of Jamie Anderson. 10th, Chad Porter in the 12. 11th was the 32X of Gerald Curry. DJ Clinton in the 56C was 12th. 13th was Gary Hall in the 75H. The rest did not finish. 14th was the 38C of Kelly Jury. And 15th was the 55 of Larry Hall. In the sport mod, your winner was the 00 Kobe Fett. Second was the 08 of Alex Fett. Josh Apple. In the 65J was third. Fourth, Nate Albrandt in the 88N. Fifth was the 14 of Brian Shoggy. Sixth was Charlie Stevens in the 81. Seventh, Jake Techney, in the 5J. Eighth was Dustin West in the 85. Bill Wagner in 79W was 9th. Devin Fish in the 12 was 10th. 11th, the 86 of Randy Cram. 12th, the 2 of Kobe Grady. 13th was George Gilliland in the 40, and the rest did not start but credited with 14th with the 48 Drew Barzloff, and the 25S of Alex Smith was credited with 15th. In the stock cars, the 01 Troy Jarovich was your winner. Second was the 00 Kobe Fett. Third, Heath Tope in the 50. Fourth was Troy Sweargin in 73. Chad Palmer in the 14 was fifth. Sixth, the 5A of Alex Pickett. Jeremy Ritchie in the 15J was 7th. 8th was Wayne Landhauer here in the 2. 9th, Sheldon O'Beal in the 105 was 9th. 10th, the 14W David Wickman. Blaine Hansen in the 85B or 55B was 11th. The rest did not finishes or disqualifications. Credited with 12th, Justin Adiz in the 10. Parker Stagel in the 47 was credited with 13th. And disqualified and credited with 14th, Dylan Fitzpatrick in 82. In the regular IMC hobby stocks, Chris Krug in the 91 was your winner. Second, Josh Seidels in the 99X. Third was Steve Wickman in 48. Fourth was Cody Hubble in 00. Fifth, the T8 of Brandon Nielsen. Sixth was the $25 sign of Joshua Munson. Jade Lang in the 43 was 7th. 8th was the 3 junior of Jace Hansen. 9th, Jace Seidels in the 28. In the 56C, David Clinton was in 10th. 11th, the 56-0 of Nate Ullman. And the rest did not finish. 12th, the 27, Brandon Shear. 13th, the 5K of Jeremy True, and Lucas Smith was credited with 14 in the 14L. In the Outlaw Hobby Stocks, your winner was Jeremy Kimmins in the 15 car. Second was the 47P of Parker Anderson. Third, the 136 of Tanner Green. Kobe Goebel, and the 50K was fourth. Fifth, the T8 of Brandon Nielsen. Sixth, the 4D of Daniel Ayers. Seventh, the $25 sign of Joshua Mudson. Eighth, the 01G of Gavin Blissinger. Ninth, the 99X of Josh Seidels. 10th was the 5K of Jeremy True. 11th was the 56-0 of Nate Ullman. The wrestler did not finish or did not start. 12th to 91 Chris Krug. 13th to 56C of David Clinton. And credited with 14th to 56 of Jake Bloud. Over at the 34 Raceway on Saturday night, we'll start with your 305 sprints. Picking up the win was 11 of Colton Fisher. Second, the 27 Cody Worley. Third, the 27I of Tanner Gebhardt. Fourth, the 1J Ryan Jameson. Fifth, was Dugan T in the 11T. Sixth, the 28W of Alan Woods. Seventh, the 31 McLean Richards. Eighth, the 1 Travis Pence. Cale Helmerson in the 52H was 9th. 10th, the 42 Kevin Battlefield. 11th, the 7B of Nick Guernsey. Did not finish or did not start. 12th, the 88 Riley Scott. And 13th, the question mark of Cameron Stock. In the stock cars was the 10G Dustin Griffiths. Second, the 05 John Oliver. Third, the 21M of Kurt Kensley. Fourth, the 12 of Chad Krogmeyer. Kelly Buckaloo in 69 was in fifth. Sixth, the 56A of Austin O'Donnell. Pete Stoggle in the 82 was seventh. Eighth, the 56 Kenny O'Donnell. Derek Shawan in the 11M was in 9th. 10th, the 746 of Garrett Porter. And 11th, the 75 of Austin Kemper. In the modifieds, the 9Z of Chris Zog was your winner. Daniel Fellows in the 11 was second. Third was the 50 of Danny Eckridge. Fourth, the 77 of Kurt Kyle. Fifth, the 5R of Bill Roberts. Sixth was 26J of Jaden Fuller. Kyle Madden in 32 was 7th. 8th, Michael Clays in the 8C. 9th, Scott Brow in 26. 10th, the 20 of Danny Brow. 11th was Jake Worthington in the 20A. And did not finish in 12th was the 3 of Darren Smith. In the sport mods, the 55 of John Oliver was your winner. Second, the 7V of Braden Carter. Third, the 42 Tyler Hecker. Fourth, the 12S of Sean Wyatt. Fifth was the 3 of Matt Thomas. Sixth, the 00 Matt Tucker. Quentin Shelton in the 54 was in 7th. 8th was the 13 of Travis Tidrow. Excuse me. 9th, the 10D of Dakota Anderson. Tom Rubel in the 7R was 10th and credited with 11th, the 4G of Kevin Gobin. Also on Saturday night, Knoxville Raceway was in racing action. We'll start with the 410s. Picking up the quick time, the 87 Aaron Reitzel at a 15.506. Second, the 88 Austin McCarl at a 15.527. Third was a 2 Lenton Jeffrey at a 15.5 or 6.25. 10th to 10L was Scott Boguski at a 15.671. 5th was 27 Carson McCarl at a 15.687. 6th to 2KS to Chase Randall at a 15.710. The 23 of Garrett Williamson clocked in 7th at a 15.718. The 09 of Matt Jewell was 8th at a 15.738. 9th was 3-piece Sawyer Phillips at a 15.782. 10th was 3J at Dusty Zomer at a 15.799. 11th was the 55, the Madman Kerry Matson at a 15.834. 12th was the 44, Chris Martin at a 16.013. 13th was the 1K of Kobe Watt at a 16.030. 14th was the 20 AJ Moeller at a 16.034. 15th was the 1 of Tasker Phillips at a 16.137. 16th was the 15 junior of Cole Meitzer at a 16.152. 17th was the 6W of Dustin Salvage at a 16.163. 18th, the 49 Josh Steinerman at 16.212. 19th, the 15 of Jack Potter at 16.293. 20th was the 25 of Dazen Persley at 16.314. 21st, the G5 of Gage Polsterbeck at 16.399. 22nd, the 4W of Jamie Ball at 16.425. 23rd quick was the 95 of Tyler Durkee at a 16.450. 24th, the 35 of Zach Hampton at a 16.453. 25th was the 45X of Jace Park at a 16.527. 26th was the 6 of Darren Nida at a 16.572. 27th quickest was the 22 of Radley Goodnow at a 16.574. 28th quick was the 44X of Scotty Johnson at a 16.887. 29th quickest was the 9H of Landon Hanson at a 17.032. 30th quick was the 8 of Jack Coker at a 17.110. 31st quickest was the 9 of Dominic Dovish at a 17.506. And 32nd was the 78 of Bill Wagner at a 17.790. Heat race number 1 went to Kobe Watt. 2nd, Dustin Salvage. 3rd, Sawyer Phillips. 4th, Carson McCarl. 5th, Aaron Reitzel. 6th, Jay Sparks. 7th, Gage Polsterbeck. And 8th, to Landon Hanson. Heat race number 2 went to Dusty Zomer. 2nd was Chase Randall. 3rd, AJ Moeller. 4th was Austin McCarl. 5th, Josh Steinerman. 6th, Darren Ida. 7th, Jack Coker. And credited with 8th, who did not start, was Jamie Ball. Heat race number 3 went to Tasker Phillips. 2nd to Kerry Matson. 3rd to Garrett Williamson. 4th to Tyler Drucke. 5th to Linton Jeffrey. 6th Riley Goodnow. 7th Jack Potter. And 8th Dominic Dowish. And in heat race number 4, Zach Hampton was your winner. 2nd, Chris Martin. 3rd, Scott McGiskey. 4th, Dazen Persley. 5th, Matt Jewell. 6th, Scotty Johnson. 7th, Cole Meitzer. 8th, Bill Wagner. In the B main, your winner was Darren Nida. 2nd, Riley Goodnow. 3rd, Scotty Johnson. 4th, the final transfer, Gage Polsterbeck. They were followed by 5th, Cole Meitzer. 6th, Jack Potter. 7th, Jack Hooker. 8th, Landon Hanson. 9th, Dominic Dovish. 10th, Bill Wagner. Did not start but credited with 11th with Jace Park. And 12th with Jamie Ball. In the main event, your winner was Chase Randall. 2nd, Aaron Reitzel. 3rd, Austin McCarl. 4th, Kerry Matson. 5th, Garrett Williamson. 6th, Tasker Phillips. 7th, Linton Jeffrey. 8th, Kobe Watt. 9th, Chris Martin. 10th, Matt Jewell. 11th, Dazen Persley. 12th, Dustin Salvage. 13th Hoyer Phillips. 14th, Riley Goodnow. 15th, Tyler Drucke. 16th, Josh Steinerman. 17th, Darren Ida. 18th, Scotty Johnson. 19th, Gage Polzerbeck. 20th, Scott Boguski. 21st, Dusty Zomer. 22nd, AJ Moeller. 23rd, Zach Hampton. And credited with 24th and did not start was Carson McCarl. Reitzel led 1 through 2. Randall led 3 through 20. The hard charger was Tasker Phillips. In the 360 class, your quick timer was the 2KS of Chase Randall at a 15.652. Second was the 4W Jamie Ball at a 15.753. Third, the 87 of Aaron Reitzel at a 15.768. Fourth was the 01 of T-Mac Terry McCarl at a 15.839. Fifth was the 53 of Joe Beaver at a 15.846. Sixth was Cade Higday in the 24 at a 15.888. Seventh was the 4 of Cam Martin at a 15.914. Eighth, 17 of Tyler Grundike at a 15.950. Ninth was the 52 of Ryan Levitt at a 15.987. 10th was Ben Brown in the 7B at a 15.989. 11th was the 7A of Jack Anderson at a 16 even. 12th was the 2M of Ryan Giles at a 16.006. 13th was the 22X of Riley Goodnow at a 16.07. 14th, the 6N of Caleb Johnson at a 16.022. 15th, the 40 of Clint Gardner at a 16.050. 16th was the 1 Taz of Tasker Phillips at 16.066. 17th was the 24N of Nathan Mills at a 16.107. 18th was the 77X of Alex Hill at a 16.165. 19th, the 99 of Tony Ross at a 16.195. 20th, the 33 of Alan Zoo at a 16.258. 21st, the 4C of Tuesday Calderwood at a 16.283. 22nd, the 86 of Timothy Smith at a 16.333. 23rd quick was the 6 AJ of AJ Moeller at a 16.344. 24th was the 4G of Cole Gardner at a 16.335 or 45. 25th was 83 of Kurt Mueller at a 16.395. 26th, the 3R of Russell Potter at a 16.466. 27th was the 14 of Aiden Zoo at a 16.539. Pardon me. 28th was the 1A of John Anderson at a 16.681. 29th, the 5A of Alexandrovor at a 16.738. 30th was the 38 of Logan Alexander at 16.840. 31st was the T4 Tyler Graves at a 17.353. And 32nd, the G5 of Gage Polzerbeck was disqualified due to a tire. In the heat race 1 went to Chase Randall, 2nd, Joe Beaver, 3rd, Nathan Mills, 4th, Riley Goodnow, 5th, Ryan Levitt, 6th, Tuesday Calderwood, 7th, Alex Vandervoort, and 8th, the Kurt Mueller. Heat race 2 went to Timothy Smith, 2nd, Caleb Johnson, 3rd, Jamie Ball, 4th, Cade Higday, 5th, Ben Brown, 6th, Alex Hill, 7th, Russell Potter, and 8th, the Logan Alexander. Heat race number 3 went to Tony Ross, 2nd, Jack Anderson, 3rd, Clint Gardner, 4th, Aaron Reitzel, 5th, Cam Martin, 6th, AJ Moeller, 7th, Aiden Zoo, and 8th, to Tyler Graves. Heat race 4 went to Tyler Grundy, 2nd, Cole Gardner, 3rd, Ryan Giles, 4th, Terry McCarl, 5th, Alan Zoo, 6th, Gage Volsterek, 7th, John Anderson, and 8th, Tasker Phillips. In the B main, your winner was Tasker Phillips, second Alex Hill, third AJ Muller, fourth and final transfer was Alex Vandervoort. They were followed by fifth Gage Polsterbeck, sixth Tuesday Calderwood, seventh Russell Potter, eighth Aiden Zoot, ninth Logan Alexander, 10th John Anderson, 11th Tyler Graves, and 12th Kurt Mueller. In the feature event, your winner was Aaron Reitzel, second Chase Randall, third was Jack Anderson, fourth Terry McCarl, fifth Tyler Grindike, sixth Jamie Ball, seventh Kate Higday, eighth Tasker Phillips, ninth Caleb Johnson, 10th Ryan Giles, 11th Clint Gardner, 12th Ryan Levitt, 13th Joe Beaver, 14th Riley Goodnow, 15th Cam Martin, 16th Timothy Smith, 17th Tony Ross, 18th Cole Gardner, 19th Ben Brown, 20th Alex Vandervoort, 21st AJ Muller, 22nd Alex Hill, 23rd Alan Zoot, and 24th Nathan Mills. Jack Anderson led 1 through 11. Reitzel led 12 through 18. The hard charger was Tasker Phillips. In the pros division, your quick timer was a 17 of Mount Allen at a 16.994. Second, the AJ of AJ Johnson at a 17.099. Third, the Zero Mike Mayberry at a 17.184. Fourth, the 88 of Jay Kender at a 17.203. Fifth was the 55 of Toby Mosier at a 17.299. Sixth, the 12 P of Ryan Nevital at a 17.310. Seventh was the Rob Kubley 7 at 17.379. Eighth, the 26 Chase Young at a 17.427. Ninth was Jeff Wilkie in the 41 at a 17.511. 10th was the 55 KC Bob Hildreth at a 17.605. 11th, the 02S of Josh Jones at a 17.853. 12th, the 12K of Cody Hildreth at a 17.926. And 13th was Brandon Warrington in 71 with no time. Heat race 1 went to Jeff Wilkie, second Josh Jones, third Mike Mayberry, fourth Rob Kubley, fifth Brandon Warrington, sixth Matt Allen, seventh Toby Mosier. Heat race number 2 went to Chase Young, Ryan Nevital second, third Cody Hildreth, fourth AJ Johnson, fifth Jay Kender, and sixth to Bob Hildreth. In the feature, your winner was Jay Kender, second Rob Kubley, third Chase Young, fourth AJ Johnson, fifth Matt Allen, sixth Ryan Nevital, seventh Mike Mayberry, 8th Josh Jones, 9th Brandon Warmington, 10th Jeff Wilkie, 11th Cody Hildreth, 12th was Bob Hildreth, and 13th Toby Mosier. Kender led 1 through 15. Hard charger was Worthington. Sunday night, back at 34 Raceway, was back in racing action. We'll start with the Sport Comebacks. Picking up the win was Darren Smith in 17. Second, Tim Snottenhorse in 63. The T2 of Dylan Tuttle was third. Fourth, the 2B of Dylan Boink. Noah Kaiser in the 8K was fifth. Sixth to 27, Brandon Rue. Seventh, Spencer Rodine in the 6R. Eighth, the 22R, Shane Vansel. Ninth was the 23H of Alex Hayes. 10th, the 20C of Caleb Geesey. The rest did not finish or did not start. 11th was 57 of Barry Taft. The 44 of Wayne Shumby was 12th. 13th, the 2X of TJ Wiles. Brendan Crawley in the 38 was 14th. 15th, Darren Hammett in the 30D was 15th, and credited with 16th and did not start. 24 Emma Larry Miller. In the mini haulers, picking up the win was Brian Trips in the 20. Sheldon Brockett in 74 was second. Jeff Brockus in the 95 was third. Fourth, the 078 of Eric Delferson. Fifth was the 01 of Roger Brockett. Sixth, Grady Jones in the 55. The rest did not finish or did not start. Sixth, Randy Ranier in the 40 was in seventh. Eighth, Caleb Early in the 4 was eighth. Ninth, James Rubel in the 82. The wrestler did not start. Credited with 10th was the 11 of Ashton Blaine. Larry Hooper in the 43 was in 12th. Or 11th, excuse me. 12th was Darren Reimer in the 141. And 13th, Don Wood in the 41. In the Sprint Invaders, we're also on the card. In Heat Race 1 was the 1 Taz of Tasker Phillips. Second, the 6R Ryan Button. Third, the 50 Paul Nieheiser. Fourth was the 5'8 of Alexander Ward. Sixth, the 52 Jake Glasgow. Seventh was sixth, 17 Nate Parks. And in seventh, did not start, they wanted Tanner Gebhardt. He race number 2 went to Ryan Jamison in 51. Second, the 99 of Dustin Salvage. Third, Tyler Lee in the 7. Fourth, Chase Richards in the 4. Fifth, the 33 of Alan Zoo. And sixth, the 71 of Brandon Worthington. In heat race number 3 was the 28 8W of Alan Woods picking up the win. Second, Colton Fisher in the 11. Third, the 40C of Cody Worley. Fourth, the 16 of Dustin Clark. Fifth, the Austin Archdale in the 2A. And credited with 6th and did not start was McLean Richards. In the dash, Dustin Salvage was your winner. Second, Ben Woods. Third, Paul Nieheiser. Fourth, Colton Fisher. Fifth, Tasker Phillips. And sixth, Ryan Jamison. In the feature event, your winner was Dustin Salvage. Second, Colton Fisher. Third, Cody Worley. Fourth, Tasker Phillips. Fifth, Ryan Button. Sixth, Paul Nieheiser. Seventh, Alex Vandervoort. Eighth, Ryan Jamison. Ninth, Trevor Lee. 10th, Tanner Gebhardt. 11th, Jake Glasgow. 12th, Alan Woods. 13th, Brandon Worthington. 14th, McLean Richards. 15th, Alan Zoot. 16th, Austin Archdale. 17th, Chase Richards. 18th, Dustin Clark. 19th was Nathan Parks. Woods led 1 through 7. Salvage led 8 through 25. The $75 Wall Levitt KSC Hard Charger was Gebhardt. The other contingency, the King Racing Products, went to Ryan Button. DMI Paul Nieheiser. Saldana Racing Products Tanner Gebhardt. And Brown Miller Racing Solutions went to Tasker Phillips. Tuesday night, the high limit sprint cars had their 5th midweek race of the year, and it was over at the Grandview Speedway. We'll start with Group A time trials. Picking up the quick time, the 49 of Brad Sweet at 11:8:48. Second, the 11 of TJ Stutz at 11:8:51. Third was the 19 of Brent Marks at 11:8:76. Fourth was the 10X of Reese Nowatarski at 11:9:46. Fifth, the 8 of Corey Eliason at 11:9:51. Sixth was the 5R Tyler Ross at 11:9:98. Seventh, the 55 of Chris Wyndham at a 12:007. Eighth was an IP the law firm Parker Price Miller at a 12:036. 9th, the 5 of Spencer Bayston at a 12.104. 10th, the 5T of Ryan Timms at a 12.114. 11th was the 48 Danny Dietrich at a 12.132. 12th was the 16T at Cole Macedo at a 12.164. 13th was 79 of Jordan Thomas at a 12.170. 14th was the 20 of Ryan Taylor at 12.189. Briggs Danner in the 39 was 15th at a 12.229. 16th was the 10 of Rick Smith at a 12.239. 17th, the 1A of Jacob Allen at 12.267. 18th was the 83 of James McFadden at a 12.347. JJ Loss in the 67 was 19th at a 12.552. 20th, the V60 of Jordan Charge at a 12.614. And 21st, the 19A of Aaron Bollinger at a 12.829. Group B quick time was the 13 of Justin Peck at 11.939. Second was the 24 Rico Abreu at 11.995. Third, the 39M of Anthony Macri at a 12.008. Fourth was Corey Day in the 14 at a 12.097. 15th was 11 BC of Tyler Courtney at a 12.121. 6th to 26 of Zeb Wise at a 12.126. 7th was 88 of Tanner Thorson at a 12.159. 8th was the 91 of Kyle Reinhardt at a 12.305. 9th went to the 2MD of Cap Henry at 12.320. 10th, the 42 of Cy Lynch at a 12.340. 11th was the 5W Lucas Wolf at a 12.349. 12th was the 17 Dylan Norris at a 12.378. 13th was the 9 of Casey Kane at a 12.413. 14th was the 1 of Brendan Crouch at a 12.419. Kevin Newton was 15th in the 16TH at a 12.477. 16th was the 10B, the Madman Kerry Matson at a 12.478. 17th was the 20B of Tim Buckwalter at a 12.509. 18th was the 51 of Freddie Raymer at a 561. 19th was the 35 of Austin Bishop at a 12.586. 20th, 11T of Mike Thompson at 12.919. And 21st to 66 of Ryan Newton at 12.927. He raced number 1 went to Brent Marks, second Corey Eliason, third Spencer Bayston, fourth Danny Dietrich, fifth and final transfer was Brad Sweet. 6th went to Briggs Danner, 7th Chris Windham, 8th Jacob Allen, 9th Aaron Bollinger, 10th JJ Loss, and 12th Jordan Thomas. Heat race number 2 went to Reese Nortowski, second Tyler Ross, third Parker Price Miller, fourth James McFadden, and fifth of all transfer was Cole Macedo. 6th was Ryan Timms, 7th TJ Seth, 8th Mark Smith, 9th Ryan Taylor, and Jordan Charge was credited with 10th. Heat race number 3 went to Tyler Courtney, second Anthony Macri, third Justin Peck, fourth to Tanner Thorson, fifth and final transfer was Cap Henry. Sixth was Casey Kane. Seventh, Lucas Wolf. Eighth, Austin Bishop. Ninth, Ryan Newton. 10th, Kevin Newton. And 11th, Tim Buckwalter. Heat race number 4 went to Corey Day. Second, Zeb Wise. Third, Rico Abreu. Fourth, Cy Lynch. Fifth and final transfer was Kyle Reinhardt. Followed by 6th, Dylan Norris. 7th, Brendan Crouch. 8th, Kerry Matson. 9th, Eddie Raymer. And 10th, Mike Thompson. The Dash went to Brent Marks. Second, Tyler Ross. Third, Tyler Courtney. Fourth, Brad Sweet. Fifth, Rico Abreu. Sixth, Justin Peck. Seventh, Reese Noratarski. And 8th, Corey Day. C-Main, your winner was Freddie Raymer. Second, final transfer, Ryan Newton. Coming up third was Aaron Bollinger. Fourth to Jordan Thomas. Fifth, Tim Buckwalters. Sixth, J.J. Loss. Seventh, Mike Thompson. Eighth, Kevin Newton. And then the ninth, credited with ninth was Ryan Taylor. And 10th, Jordan Charge. The B-Main, your winner was TJ Stutz. Second, Casey Kane. Third, Lucas Wolf. Fourth and final transfer, Briggs Danner. Fifth to Jacob Allen. Sixth, Brendan Crouch. Seventh, Dylan Norris. Eighth, Mark Smith. Ninth, Kerry Matson. 10th, Chris Wyndham. 11th, Ryan Timms. 12th, Freddie Raymer. 13th, Ryan Newton. And 14th, Austin Bishop. In the A main, your winner was Brett Marks. Second, Tyler Courtney. Third, Rico Abreu. Fourth, Brad Sweet. Fifth, Corey Day. Sixth, Parker Price Miller. Seventh, Tyler Ross. Eighth, Tanner Thorson. Ninth, Spencer Basin. 10th, Zeb Wise. 11th, Justin Peck. 13th, 12th, Anthony Macri. 13th was Danny Dietrich. 14th, James McFadden. 15th, Cole Macedo. 16th, Cap Henry. 17th, Kyle Reinhardt. Reese Noratorski was 18th. 19th, Casey Kane. 20th, Cy Lynch. 21st, Jacob Allen. 22nd, Lucas Wolf. 23rd, TJ Stutz. 24th, Brendan Crouch. 25th, Briggs Danner. And 26th, Corey Eliason. And then last night at Southern Iowa Speedway, we'll start with the non-wing sprint cars. Picking up the win was the 93 of A.J. Johnson. Second, 71, Robert Bell. Third, the 4, Mike Mayberry. Fourth, the T4, Tyler Graves. Fifth, to Doug Sylvester. And sixth in the 12th. And 6th to 17, Lance Schiller. In the hobby stocks, your winner was 10G Dustin Griffith. Second, 7B Eric Stanton. Third, the 7 of Keaton Gordon. Fourth, 55X of Brad Stevens. Fifth, the 9X of Peyton Stevens. Sixth was the 9 of Kobe Saban. Seventh was the 1R of Rick Van Dusseldorp. Eighth, the 88J of Jake Seitzma. Ninth was Jamie Kent in the 24K. 10th was Braden Wood in 52B. 11th was Tyler Overton in 42T. 12th to 44R of Robbie Wilson. And 13th to 0 Ryan Hubble. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was 65 Seth Minders. Second, 2H of James Herring. Third, Kyle Resdom in the 18A. Fourth, Nathan Moody in 41. Fifth, the 2M of Matt Moore. Sixth, Caitlin Watts in the 2K. Seventh, Colton Zapital, the 1Z, was 7th. Eighth, the 7 of Brandon Pickney. And 9th, 22, James Franklin. In the stock cars, your winner was the 10G Justin Griffith. Second, 52, Nathan Wood. Third, the 33Z of McGuire DeYoung. Fourth was Todd Reisler in the 22R. Fifth was the 14X of Austin Strage. Sixth, 55X of Brent Mosdem. Seventh, 85, Jason McDaniel. And eighth was Clinton Goff in the 96. In the sport mods, your winner was the 1V Curtis Vanderwall. Second, 15K Carl Hardwood. Third, the 7V Braden Carter. Fourth was Will Wolf in the 68. 5th, 29 Colton Lizzie. 6th, the 3Z of Jason Van Zomeren. And 7th, the 55R of Stephen Berry. Upcoming racing actions tomorrow night until the Wednesday night. We'll start with Hancock County. They'll have their normal classes in action with the IMCA Modified, Stock Car, Sport Mod, IMCA Hobby Stocks, and Outlaw Hobby Stocks. Over at the Marshalltown Speedway, their classes in action will be IMCA Modified, Stock Car, Sport Mod, IMCA Hobby Stock, Mod Lights of IMCA, and IMCA Sport Compacts. Over at the CJ Speedway in action will be Modifieds, Stock Cars, Sport Mods, and Hobby Stocks. At the Knoxville Raceway, first of 2 nights of racing action with USAC. National Sprint Cars will be on the card, plus the 360 division, the Wing 360 division. On Saturday night, over at 34, all classes are in action with the 305 Sprint Cars, Stock Car, Modifieds, Late Models, Mini Haulers, Sport Mods, and Sport Compacts. And then Saturday night at the Knoxville Raceway will be night 2 of the USAC cars in action with the 410 Wing Sprint Cars. And then Sunday night, the Sprint Invaders will be back in action with the Melbourne Bank 360 Series over at the Stewart Speedway. And then on Tuesday night, it will be the High Limit Midweek Money Series race number 6 at the Davenport Speedway. And then Wednesday night will be the Southern Iowa Speedway with Stock Car, Sport Mods, Sport Compacts, Non-Wing Sprint Cars, and if you can beat Dustin Griffiths in the Chen G and the Hobby Stock Legit, it's $1,000 to win. Thanks for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast. This has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.